What's up guys, yes you read the title right, it's all here. Roland from WinFuture.d is finally back. If you guys don't know, so every year, days before the official launch of Huawei devices, this guy leaked every single detail, accurate detail about the next upcoming flagship of Huawei. And now we have the Huawei P40 and P40 Pro details in its full glory. Sadly, there is not about the P40 Pro plus 5G, which according to him will be regional specific. So first up, here we have the Huawei P40 Pro. So 6.58-inch AMOLED display is gonna be there with, as we know, quad curve, and thanks to the quad curve we have almost non-existent bezels all around the screen with a possible fully curved display in the inside like what Apple used few years ago. The display is also rocking a very unusual 2640 by 1200 pixel resolution with a 441 ppi. Furthermore, this display also offers smooth 90Hz higher refresh rate, and yes, the pill punch hole is here. It's quite bigger as we know, and having a 32 megapixel main camera along with a depth sensor. Now I don't know if it's a 3D time of flight sensor or a normal depth sensor, but this website claims that this punch hole also has infrared sensor with IR lasers, which means it will give you that secure face unlock as well. Moving on to the back, so again we have cameras, and since it's a normal Pro, well wait, normal Pro? Firstly we were just seeing normal P40 and now normal Pro is also here. Okay, so since it's a normal Pro, we have 4 cameras. First one is the new 50 megapixel ultra vision sensor with RYYB filter layout and with f1.9 aperture and optical image stabilization. It also has a system called Octa Phase Detection, or I would say Octa PD, which is used to focus safely and quickly, along with a so-called XT Fusion engine, which should enable faster processing of the data and unmatched clarity at the pixel level. It also has a 12 megapixel periscope zoom sensor. Don't know for sure if it's for that pure optical 10x zoom, but this says that it's gonna give you a 50x super sensing zoom. So Huawei is not going to that creepy and unusable 100x zoom. They are still providing 50x zoom, but this time with better quality. And it also has a 3D time of flight sensor. As for the video, so the P40 Pro has a 40 megapixel ultra wide cine camera sensor. It also uses a RYYB color filter and is primarily used for videos. With the P40 Pro, you can record 4K videos with autofocus with both the front and the main camera module on the back. And for the low light, P40 Pro has up to 51,200 ISO value. Under the hood, all P40s rock a Kirin 995G processor. That's the primary chip for P40 series, although the P40 and P40 Pro will also be available in 4G versions, but for Europe, it's the default chip you're gonna get with the Huawei P40 family. 4200 mAh battery inside the Pro version with 40 watts of fast wired and wireless charging. It also supports reverse wireless charging, but don't know the speed of it yet. Now speaking of P40, so it's gonna have a 6.1-inch OLED display with same front facing cameras and 3D facial recognition on this pill punch hole. Moving on to the back, so we have same camera, 50 megapixel ultra vision sensor with 16 megapixel ultra wide angle lens and 8 megapixel 3x telephoto lens. 3800 mAh battery inside the P40 along with 22.5 watts of fast charging. The Huawei P40 lacks graphene supported cooling, 90Hz refresh rate, wireless and reverse wireless charging, and a thing that all P40 lacks is Google. But Huawei has done some very interesting and unique implementation there. The Play Store rival, aka Huawei's App Gallery, now has an app search implementation which will help you easily download apps from pretty much all app stores like Amazon App Store, APK Mirror, and some other websites. So pretty much you'll be able to get all applications whether it's from Google or from Facebook. And as for the core Google apps, so they will be replaced by Huawei's own services. So like the App Gallery, we'll also see some other applications replacing Google in the P40. So all in all, this time Huawei is fully ready to launch their P40 lineup outside of China, unlike the Mate 30 series. And speaking of price, so 799 euros is the starting price of Huawei P40, and P40 Pro will start at 999 euros. So yes, it's an expensive phone, but not as expensive as this year's Samsung. And things that this phone is packing is seriously amazing, so you should definitely take this as a positive option. So yeah, that's it for P40. Hope you enjoyed this video, so like and subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, see you in the next one.